So Srimati Sarvesvari Didi from Melbourne, Australia, got initiated by Srila Gurudeva in Melbourne on the 31st of January 1999. And we very much look forward to your Pushpanjali, Didi. And I'll hand over to you. Thank you so much.
Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjala Shalakaya Sakshurumridangena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. First of all, I offer my wholehearted obeisances to my beloved Gurudev, Om Nishnupada, Nityalila Pravista, Om Vishupada, Nityalila Pravista, Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Itina Mine, to all Guru Varga, to all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, and to all the listeners. So how is this possible to glorify a Mahabhagavata, a realized soul, an associate of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Like the version of Jaya Jaya Shri Guru describe Shri Guru as desired tree of prema, whose manifestation is most astonishing. Srila Gurudeva in the version of Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur, Shri Guru Astakam, describes Shri Gurudeva as the direct potency of Lord Ari and the most confidential service of the Lord. I was searching for yoga meditation and a way to have a peace within myself. And in the yoga center, when I was doing my practice, the devotees came and devotees came and present the books, and I got in contact with the Shri Krishna book and the Srimad Bhagavatam. So, and from there, things changed. So Srila Gurudev shaped my life with his instruction by Harikatha, audios, and all the other preachers. He teaches who we are, Jivera Swarupa Oi, Krishnera Nitya Dasa, Krishnera Tatashta Shakti Veda Veda Prakash. This is our real identity, a minute atomic spiritual particle, an eternal servant of Krishna. Under his shelter, we obtain the fortune to serve Sri Guru and Gauranga and my deities, Radha Vinod Bihariji. He explained, he gave us a lot of instructions. He explained about Srimad Bhagavatam, the ripe fruit of the Vedic literatures, about Upadeshamrita, Vaishnava behavior, and other shastras. His specialty is preaching about Radha Dasya. If Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada didn't appear, myself and another thousand of living entities will be in darkness. If Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Maharaj didn't appear, will not appear and travel around the world, develop the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the world will be bereft of Radha Tattva. He say to his devotees, when I leave his world, the world will understand the glories of Gaudiya Sampradaya. That is Srila Gurudeva's contribution. The entire world is indebted of the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev. He translates many books like of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, like from Bengali to Hindi and Hindi English. For example, like Jaiva Dharma, like this kind of treasures books. For example, all the North India will be bereft of all these books that explain our sadhana and sadhya. Srila Gurudeva Bhaktivedanta Narayana Maharaj gained the respect of all, like our Param Gurudeva Srila Bhakti Pragyana Keshava Maharaj. In the days of Srila Bhakti Pragyana Keshava Maharaj, with the center of life was Sri Dham Mayapur, and he addresses Sri Vinod Bihari Brahmachari. The residents they will address him as manager Babu, and all the Hindus and Muslims all regard him as truly beneficent friend and well-wisher. A word of him, if will be any litigation, will be immediately reconciled. And at the same time, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Maharaj in Braj is also gain respect, and is and also is well known in many dealings with the residents of Braja. And residents of Braja, I take advice of him. Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Maharaj got in 2003 the Yuga Acharya Award in Lalita Saki village during Kartik Parikrama. And Gurudev told to his devotees that only on behalf of our previous acharyas like Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and our Srila Prabhupada, he accept this title. So they glorify they glorify him with all this ocean of knowledge in bhakti and following the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the protection of the unique Braja culture, and the desire to redevelopment of Braj. And his Gurudev say, from the core of my heart, I am always totally surrendered and dedicated to the Brajavasis. Just one thing that our god sister Chandramukhi, that all the family they got in contact with Gurudev in 1998. She sent me a quote that the Srila Gurudev said to his family in her house that is very inspired. I'm going to read this quote. I want to make your heart so fragrant, soft and sweet, that Srimati Radhika will tell, this lotus flower is so fragrant, you should give to me. She will hanker for that. So you should try to listen very carefully to the mission of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, my Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Pragyana Kesha Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, up to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Swarupa Damodar and Ramananda Roy, and especially Ishwarya Puri and Madhavendra Puri. If you hear all these things, actually your heart will automatically improve so much. I am praying to all Panchatattva that they sprinkle their mercy on each of you without any reason. Haitu Ki Kripa. It was in 1998. So I close now, and I begging for the mercy of all the Vaishnavas, so I can be attached to the service of Ari Guru of Vaishnava and be attached to the lotus feet of my Gurudev. Vancha kalpa truvicha kripa sindhu vyavicha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you. Thank you.
Haribol Sarvesvari. Thank you so much. You know you have more time if you want.
No, but I don't know.
Or you want to get to bed?
No, actually no. I will. This program is finished I will attend the program, but yeah.
Thank you for your beautiful glorification. Normally, you've made the MC job very easily, because normally we have to ask people to stop, not them to go longer.
But I'm not a good talker, and my English is from Spanish, so I'm not very good in pronunciation also.
No, your English is really good. It's a hell of a lot better than my Spanish, I can tell you that.
Didi, I was gonna say, is there any memories that you have of Srila Gurudev where you spent time with him, or any occurrences where like the first time you met him, what was that like? Or
me and my husband, we come from ISKCON. We were initiated by one of the ISKCON gurus, and in '98 we became a bit dry up, like you hear so many times this story. So we ask our guru if we want to meet Srila Gurudev, and we're not very favored, but anyway we go. We, like many of us, we did anyway. So anyway, so one the thing that struck me the first time that I meet that is, he never came. He didn't come to Melbourne city. He came to a farm close to Melbourne, And there I was really impressed. The sweet dealings of him dealing with the devotee. This was struck me completely. This was like really changed my mind. I want to just to be within his association. This is one thing. Other thing is uh, in 2001 that there was went to Brajamandala Parikrama. Um, I wanted to have some. I wanted to have some mercy of him. I didn't know. I didn't know. I wanted to just to have a darshan. So it was in Govardhan, and then what what I did. I just wanted to say, present myself and say, please, can you help in bhakti? Just not something, not a particular measure. I just want to have the darshan is present. So what I did, Krishna helped me because he just came out of his out of the room that he was in Govardhan, and then but at this time, after his resting time, it was Srimati Maharaj with him walking and nobody else around. Nobody else is. I don't know what happened. And then I just say, all right, Gurudev is there, and just went pay obeisances. And Srila Gurudeva asked me, who's your guru? And I say my guru, and I say, and he just but I remember he put the hands, the right hands, and he say, I will help you. And this was always always remember, I will help you. He saw, and but was nobody around. And he said, who is your guru? And he asked me my name and say, I will help you. And I put the hand like that on me. So this was very emotional. And this and also one time in Murwillimbar, in this was usually it was coming every time to the north, not to Melbourne, to Murwillimbar, to New South Wales. And then usually when he was coming with always with the hand on Madhava Maharaj, the devotees was staying in a row, and he was passing in the middle. So again, I wanted to have some mercy of him, and some Mataji, some ladies, some Mataji, they give us some flowers, and I pick up a big flower, big flower, and I said, I want to give. I said to myself, I want to give to Gurudev this flower, and then. But I didn't know, because I'm, as I said, I'm not very good in social and anything like that. So so when he came, he passed in the middle. I just put a step forward, and I said, Gurudev, this is for you. And it was very merciful. He just step and glance. That's it, and he just accept the flower. And this is it's very merciful. It's very merciful, very compassionate, and we cannot repair and we cannot understand the extension of the mercy. It's impossible to understand because only a when a pure mind we can understand the activities of a Mahabhagavata or realized soul. It's impossible to understand with minds full of anarthas. So anyway, but at least try, and always give us hope. Always we say, don't live in vain. Don't live in vain. Be strong, and try to follow. Try to follow what I say. And say, be strong. Don't be weak. Don't be weak. He say. So always give us hope, and I realized that I have to try hard, very hard. I tried very hard because time is short, and this was nothing special, but just I want to try because it's the mercy that we get is we cannot appreciate. You know, I cannot appreciate actually, but it's there. It's there. It's there.
What's striking for me, Sarvesvari, is how Gurudev will say, he said 4 words, I will help you, just 4 words.
Yeah, I will
and
help
those
you.
4 words can sustain you and instruct you and guide you for your whole life.
Yes, yes, yes. This starts in 2001, and still remember this. Still remember this. And then once when we have a darshan with my husband, Janitai Sundar Das, and also our son. At that time was 3 years old, and anyway, and he say because he say no quarreling, and he look at me, no quarreling, and he say, I say, good son, good husband, good son, better good mother. He say, these also, these words are
Say
small,
that
but
again.
for
Good son. Can you say that again? Good son.
good husband, good son, better good mother. You know,
Ah,
because it was 3 years old, my son, and was just recently like a new family. I mean, not long, not much, not a long time together. So all they came to Australia, and I'm married, and we have a son. So, but we until we harmonized the family, it took time because we come from different backgrounds. And then, but he say no quarrel, no quarrel, and he say good husband, good son, but better good mother. All these small things, but he really sustain my life. Because nobody will say these things. Like he say when Gurudev say he knows what he say, and he knows the extension what he say is it's not just the moment, it's the extension of things he say. And so this
Can I ask
small,
you something about what you mean by extension? Because my experience of Gurudev is he'll give you an instruction, and then over the years, the same instruction will then mean more and more layers of the instruction that gets like revealed to you, right?
yeah, this is what I mean. You see, again, my expression is not right, but yeah,
No, extension's great. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can reveal more and more, and there's, oh, that's what he say, and but it's the the liars can be a lot of liars, no, until we as much as
Layers.
we realize we more understanding the inner things, inner meanings. Yeah.
There are some devotees who have also communicated, like there's some devotees that he's very explicit with and says it fully, and then some more cryptically, more disguised, and then some devotees, the relationship is almost one where externally there's not much happening at all, but it's all happening internally. I find that very interesting.
Yes, true. Yes. But I guess depend of the adhikar of the devotee, of the recipient. No, some devotees, they are more ready to receive, and I'm quite slowly. I'm quite slow.
Yeah, me too. If he had have ignored me, I would have been very sad.
I'm quite slow.
And your husband is
He's Aussie.
Huh?
He's Aussie. He saw Srila Prabhupada in 72.
Oh, and he took initiation from Gurudev, or took Shiksha from Gurudev?
Yeah, he take Diksha from Srila Gurudev. When he saw Prabhupada, he wasn't ready to take any. Swami Maharaj, he wasn't ready to take Diksha. But then he took Diksha when he was in ISKCON. He couldn't take Diksha for a long time because he couldn't find somebody. But then by pressure of devotees, he took some Diksha for a very, very short time, and then we went to Srila Gurudev.
Oh, okay, great. He's asleep right now?
Maybe.
Well, don't drag him out of bed to speak, but you must arrange for him to come and glorify Gurudev, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. What's his name?
Jainitai Sundar Das.
Beautiful. Well, it's very fortunate when a married couple can both have the same guru. Very, very wonderful.
Yeah.
Very wonderful.
And my son also got Harinam from Gurudev.
Beautiful. We could have had a double family glorification because we're just about to move over to India for another family glorification.
Yeah.
Yushidara, you want to ask anything else?
No, it's just very beautiful. Srila Gurudev is just so beautiful. Doesn't matter what language it is, but he's got the language of love, and he just shows that in everyone that he reciprocates with and he speaks to. It just shows the love that he has for everyone. You know, it's not just for one person, or you know, he was like that with everyone. It's so beautiful. And yet everyone thought that, everyone also feels that they're so special to Srila Gurudev also. So in one hand, it's like everyone has it, but also I'm the best of that, you know. So it's very beautiful. I'm just very lucky to have Srila Gurudev.
Yeah, definitely.
When you first came on the Zoom, I could see Gurudev just in your smile.
Very good.
There are always ways to recognize each other. Thank you so much, Didi, and I hope it's very late. If you can stay for any of the program, you're very, very welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.